guys, so creatives, welcome to my channel. Okay, I'm with Sharon. Okay, and as you can see, Sharon is putting on a very beautiful dress. If you don't know how to make this dress, I'll be dropping the link in the description box. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be showing you how I attach this beautiful art shape to this Sharon's dress. Okay, so if you can attach this shape to this dress, basically you can attach any kind of shape to a dress. On my last video, I've made a tutorial on how to attach rectangular or square shape branches to a dress. But for this very tutorial, I'll be showing you how I attach this, and then how you can attach any kind of shape, be it circular or any other shape, to dresses. Okay, then lest I forget, is this your first time of being to my channel, or you haven't subscribed to my channel yet? Please do subscribe. Press the red button down below to subscribe to this channel, and then turn on your notification bell, as I'll be dropping videos virtually every day henceforth in this channel. Alright, that's the only way you'll encourage me to do more. Alright? Okay, once again, let's go down to business. So here with me are the materials I'll be using for this. I have my cardboard paper. On my cardboard paper, if you watch well, I've already traced my pattern out. I'll be using the heart shape pattern. Okay, remember, any pattern you want to use is your choice. And if you cannot sketch like this is not perfect though. I just tried my best. If you can't sketch like this, or if you want a perfect shape, you can actually print the shape out from the internet. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'll be using this one I managed to sketch. Okay, so you get your cardboard, you get your paper scissors, your normal scissors for the fabric, your fabric scissors, so to say, and then your sketch work. If you have not sketched it out, or if you're not printing it out, you can just sketch it out, then print it out. And then what you will do next, you will cut out this shape using your paper scissors. So after cutting out this shape, you cut it out on your fabric. Okay, so I'll be cutting out the shape now. Alright, here is the shape I got. It's not perfect though, but I'll be working with it. I think I like the way it's appearing. So with this shape, I'll be cutting it out on my fabric. So this is the fabric I'll be using. Okay, so I'll trace this shape out on this fabric, just exactly the way it is. Alright, I've cut it out on my fabric. So next, I'll be cutting out this exact shape, the exact size of this fabric on my interfacing. I have my collar stay here. Okay, can you see? So this is the collar stay, this is the interfacing I'll be using. I want it really hard, so the collar stay will do. But if you don't have a collar stay, you can actually double hair stay to get the effect. Though the collar stay is perfect. Okay, so I'll be tracing this shape out on my collar stay. Okay, I think it's perfect like this. Okay, now, so after this, I'll just use my hot iron and press it so that it will stick to the collar stay. After I've done that, that's when I'll cut it out. Okay, so I'll be going to my ironing desk now, and then I'll be pressing on it. Okay, alright, I've now pressed it down with the collar stay. So the thing I want to do next is just to cut it out from the collar stay. Okay, so I'll be doing that carefully. Okay, it has been carefully cut out. If you look well, you can see that everywhere is having the collar stay. Okay, so this is exactly how you are going to cut it out. And after this, the next thing we'll do is to secure the rough edges. Okay, and I'll be doing that with my zigzag machine. So On your zigzag machine, make sure you set the stitches to the tightest. Okay, that's what you use to secure the edges. You just sew round with your zigzag machine. Okay, I've secured the rough edges with my zigzag stitches. Can you see? Okay, remember to use a matching thread to do that. So the next thing I will do, I will be placing this on the dress I'll be using. Okay, let me quickly get the dress. Okay, here is the dress I want to patch. Okay, the very first thing I'll do, I'll trace out where I want the patch to be. Okay, I want it to be at the middle of the dress, the front part of the dress. So I'll be tracing it out this way. You can actually measure to get the accurate point you want, but for me, with my eye measurement, I'll know where I want to place it. Okay, it will be somewhere here. So okay, look at the neck of the dress. So my shape is meant to be directly under the neck, the waistline region. Okay, before I stitch it together, I'll measure to confirm. So measurement and accuracy is always best in fashion designing. Okay, so I'll measure to be sure. Okay, it's somewhere here I want it to be. So one option I have here is to place my hemming gum under and iron it in very well before I stitch closely to the edges around. Another option, I can just pin it down, pin it very well. If there is no hemming gum around, I just pin it very well and ensure that it has stayed exactly where I want it to stay. Then I stitch round. Okay, well, for this case, I think I'll prefer the hemming gum. So I will be using the hemming gum to stick it together with my pressing iron. Just press it down with the hemming gum, then I stitch all around. Okay, I've pressed it down with my hemming gum. Can you see? So it has been attached to the dress already. Okay, so having attached it to the dress, I will now go to my zigzag machine again and run same zigzag stitches all around. Okay, so I'm stitching on top what I've stitched before. Okay, I'll quickly do that and show you the result. Okay, here is the finished results. Wow, it has been patched neatly. I didn't really use a matching thread though. The dress is sky blue as you can see, but the thread I used is white because for the sake of this tutorial, I just have to do the tutorial. There was no sky blue thread available when the video was shot. Okay, but then it's still beautiful. But when you're doing yours, always use a matching thread so it will come out perfectly well. Okay, so that's all we'll take. Let me just test fit.